Today, we're going to talk all about smooshing brushes. Hey, if you're new here, my name is Paige. I'm the Chief Pixel Pusher over at IHaveGumption.com and the Chief Paintbrusher over here at PaigeWeber.net. And today we're going to be talking about a special kind of paintbrush. It's got a funny name, but it has a great function. And I thought, what better than to share it with you? We're going to do a bit of an unboxing today, and I'm just going to kind of tell you about this brush and also show it in action. I'm not sponsored by the company. I bought these brushes with my own money, but I was really curious about it. As a wildlife artist, as you can see, I'm working on this painting behind me, and anything that's going to make blending easier or fur easier or just make the process go faster is a bonus in my book. So first, I want to tell you what this brush is and give it a definition for you so you understand what its function is and if it's versatile or not. And then we're going to do an unboxing and I'll give you my final thoughts at the end of this video. The smooshing brush is made from a blend of different grades of badger hair. So if you only live in the synthetic brush world, this may or may not be for you. The hairs are really packed tight into the ferrule, and they create a dense brush which is firm to the touch but is still flexible. The beauty of its domed shape allows for multiple kinds of brush strokes. Sometimes it's known as a smudger, a tinter, or a blender. This versatile brush can be used in all mediums and is available in sizes small, medium, large, and extra large. In decorative painting, you tend to use it as a dry brush and for softening edges. But this brush is a good all-rounder and useful in any medium. For oil and acrylic painters, if you load the brush with a lot of pigment, it is great for seascapes, stippling, clouds, highlights, and shading. For watercolorists, practice loading it with dry pigment. You could scumble with it to get a similar effect. All right, so without further ado, let's go unbox these bad boys.
All right, so I got this awesome package from Rosemary and Company. I ordered these brushes, and I really just love to do unboxings. I'm going to test these out and let you all know how I like them. I learned about these brushes through an online YouTube channel, a painter who does some little paintings. I'll link her below. She is where I discovered this brush. And as you know, I usually use Trekell brushes, but these are kind of a unique brush, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try some of these. I've tried some watercolor brushes from Rosemary in the past, and I'm excited to use these oil brushes. Really nice packaging. I love that this is a nice sleek package, and they've taken the care to make sure that these brushes do not get bent. Actually, the last order that I did through a different company, my brushes got bent. So all kinds of brushes. And I got some chocolate, which you never can go wrong with chocolate. Thank you, Rosemary and Company. So let's talk about the kind of brushes that I got. I did get a couple mop brushes because I wanted to check out their mop brushes, as well as one of their frisket applicators for watercolor. So let's see what these look like. So these are the long brushes. I also got one sable brush just to try it out, and that would be this brush here. My mom always used sable brushes when she was painting in oil, and I thought, you know, that's kind of a small brush, but it's worth just giving it a try. So you can see this is a frisket applicator. The problem with frisket is it really ruins brushes. So not only am I excited that this is pink, but I'm also excited that I might be able to use a little bit more masking fluid in watercolor, especially if this helps remove it and helps apply it. And it's got these nice rubber tips, which would make it real easy to remove. I should say Monday mop brushes. These are really just beautiful. I feel like I need to put a white paper down here, so it makes it a little bit easier to see. But they are just gorgeous. I use mop brushes quite a bit, and I use it for fur a little bit, mostly for smoothing out items. I thought I should get some mop brushes. So these are what are called smooshing brushes. And the reason that I got these brushes is because I do a lot of fur and really was looking for something that wasn't going to leave hair behind, but that would also do a nice job of creating fur and texture. And so I am super excited to use these. This is a large smoosher. And this is going to be great, I think, for working on my big bison painting that I am currently working on. Let's take a look at some of these other ones. So we have our, let's see, we have a small, our extra small, and our medium here. I'm really excited. I love unboxings. Look how beautiful these brushes are. They are just gorgeous, and I can't wait to get to using them a little bit.
While working on the 31 Days of Paintings project, I wanted to test out these brushes, and so here is some footage of me working, just testing these brushes out. So here are the brushes in question that you can see in person. And what I love about these is you can get a couple of different varieties of these. You can get them with short handles or long handles. I like the versatility of being able to use the long handle. Although if you see me painting, sometimes I'm really up close. Really feel like these are sturdy. They have a good, strong base handle. Feel like I'm not losing a ton of hairs, or I haven't noticed that when I'm painting, which is kind of one of my pet peeves. And that's really why I feel like buying professional brushes is worth it, because these aren't necessarily a whole lot more than you're going to spend at, say, Michael's, but they are going to last you a long time if you take care of them. I love how they blend. They do a superb job of blending, which I don't know why I'm surprised, but they really do. Instead of just shuffling the paint from one side to the other when it's wet, it really does a nice job of blending things together. These really are, for me, kind of game changers for fur, I feel like. Especially while I'm working on this painting and trying to get it finished, I think it's really going to help expedite that process and really create some wonderful effects in fur. Rosemary and Company ships out of the UK, and I thought it would take a couple weeks to get brushes, but lo and behold, they were here in, I want to say, maybe 4 or 5 days, which is really fast considering. Highly recommend, if you're going to order some brushes, get some of your friends on board and make a big order so you can have them shipped to you. The whole reason I thought I might do this video, I looked for smooshing brushes on YouTube and I couldn't find a lot of information. Rosemary and Company has a good video there, but I really wanted to see what other people thought. And if you're anything like me, you are looking at YouTube to get information. And so hopefully this video has helped you, or at least clued you into something new that you were unaware of. If you got some value out of this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like my channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. I do lots of different kinds of videos. I teach on YouTube watercolor painting, and I do occasional reviews of things that I'm using and that I like or am curious about. And oftentimes, now that I'm painting a whole lot with oil, I have some fun time-lapse videos too. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you stay creative out there, and we will see you next time.